to see how one can be a good communicator. For being a good communicator, one should be express his or her reflections, ideas clearly. Good communicators have a clear, concise point, and there is no mistaking just what that is. Second point, provide feedback. In order to reduce the impact of your own assumptions and attitudes, it is important to provide the listener with feedback. It is a way of demonstrating that you are listening and checking that you have understood what you have heard. So it is necessary to provide the feedback. Next point is be open to others' feedback. In order to hear feedback, you need to listen to it. Don't think about what you are going to say in reply. Just listen and notice the nonverbal communication as well. And listen to what your colleagues is not saying as well as what they are. So be open to others for feedback is also important in communication. Listen more than expressing yourself. We have two ears and one mouth and we should use them proportionally, says Susan. A good communicator will wait to listen to the other person or people they are interacting with, consider what they have said, and then respond appropriately. Sometimes people in conversation can get too caught up in what they would like to say that they forget to listen, meaning they may not contribute anything useful to the conversation. Excellent listening is an essential skill in effective communicating. Being able to absorb what others say allows one to come up with appropriate responses. So listen more than expressing yourself. Respect attitudes and opinions of others. Respecting what others have to say and acknowledging them is the important aspects of communication. Being respectful can be as simple as paying attention to what they have to say, using the person's name and not being distracted. By respecting others, the person will feel appreciated, which will lead to a more honest and productive conversation. So, respect attitudes and opinions of others. Then give attention to people while they are talking to you. Imagine that you are talking to a friend or family member and you can tell that they aren't listening to you. Maybe they appear distracted, their body language suggests they are bored, or they being to look at their phone while you are talking. Has this ever happened to you? If so, you probably remember feeling disappointed, sad, or angry that the other person wasn't listening. Listening and paying attention to others when they speak is a sign of respect and a skill that will lead to deeper and better relationships. You will also probably learn a lot more about your friends and environments by actively listening to others. So, give attention to people while they are talking to you. Treat people fairly and let others know how you want to be treated. Recognize that, like you, your listener have rights, opinions, wishes, experiences, and competence. They also make mistakes which are simply lessons to be learned. They have similar concerns and insecurities and share the common goal of wanting to perform their work successful. So treat the people fairly and let others know how you want to be treated. Win people's trust and respect. Respect plays an important role in trust. It takes time to build and earn trust. Any relationship involves a basic level of trust and respect. Effective communicators connect the audience, listeners, by understanding what matters to them and by speaking in ways that resonate with them. So that American author and motivational speaker Tony Robbins says, communication is a power. Those who have mastered its effective use can change their own experiences of the world and the world's experiences of them. All behavior and feelings find their original roots in some form of communication.